This is a mini lesson analysis on Marth versus Fox. Okay, so just general rule of thumb when it comes to like swinging, at least swing when it's like realistically they can maybe get hit because like these like that fair down tilt literally had a 0% chance of hitting and it just put you at a disadvantage. So, at least swing in an area that like actually has a chance to hit. And also you should probably do it fair from edge, not that up air. How did this even happen? Yeah, yeah, it's because the missed sledge play and also missed SDI and didn't DI for that bear resulted to, worst possible recovery. Or not worst possible recovery, but the worst case scenario. And also, be careful, like when you are within range, like be very careful if you whiff the fair to do the down tilt afterwards. Because while it can beat some grounded approaches, keep in mind that this could also lose to aerial approaches or, whiff punish CC timings as well. So just be aware that even though down tilt can hit, it is a lot riskier than it appears. So can't just like swing this down tilt and expect it to be risk free. And also definitely tighter dash dance spacing there. Like if you just dash dance a little bit tighter, you definitely get that. And also it's kind of when you get shined here, it's you should restrain yourself from immediately side being or double jump here because that's like the first check that a lot of Fox players do. So recovering low, while it is a risk, can like no matter how you recover, you can always die. But what I generally find is the most reliable way to recover is to just drop low, sweet spot up B. Obviously that can lose in some ways, but that is the most reliable thing as opposed to immediate double jump. So be careful about when you get shined off stage like that. Which, to be fair, I don't think it really should have happened in the first place, given how you didn't CC during that grab. If you CC during that missed pivot grab, you should have spaced around it better, but you absolutely should have CC'd at the very bare minimum. So, it doesn't end as disastrously as it did. And be very careful with how you're swinging here. Like, instead of following a fair here and you see that they're about to land, it's never a bad idea to go for a dare or even a late nair. That at least can get you something compared to this. Which you could have arms attacked that, by the way. So overall, just like a lot of like, I want to say defense could definitely be greatly improved upon. As well as like, threat range fundamentals, I see that you are mostly lacking. So improving upon threat ranges and your threat ranges, your recovery, your defense, I think will go like a long way. Because imagine if you CC grab that. I'll counter. Okay. Oh yeah, edge play could definitely be better. Because this does not have Galint at all. At least you should like ledge that shield, and also the fair from edge earlier you misplayed with a up air. There, when you hit like a fair from edge here, it's not a bad idea to immediately grab or down tilt afterwards. Because imagine if after the frame that you shielded, if you grabbed immediately, you would have won that interaction since your grab would have come out a frame sooner compared to his grab. So definitely stronger edge play would benefit you a lot. I feel like also just generally speaking, I don't feel like you're very prepared for these kind of scenarios because you're definitely positive in this kind of situation, but then you treated it as if you're frame negative, and that definitely costed you this interaction. Okay. Fair is fine, up tilt's fine. I don't know if I agree with that forward smash. So definitely I think like this fair is really, really juicy. A lot of foxes will tend to DI in because they're more afraid of the imminent tipper threat. So if you get a tipper fair here, I think that would just 90% of the time, I think a Ken combo happens, and even if they DI out, well, like that sets up for an easier edge guard. So I think you should have gone for a Ken combo there because, like, the threat of forward smash is like much more pressing to the Fox. Definitely turning winner though didn't do you any favors. Although there is something to be said that if you fuck up, like try to mitigate the situation rather than letting it snowball because you let it like you were in denial of the forward smash that made it easier for the Fox to make a comeback on you rather than like if you just played it properly, you wouldn't have been in this spot. Like sure you don't get a kill, but you wouldn't be put in this spot. And yeah, also general ledge play could definitely be improved upon because you didn't have enough time to go for this grab. And I feel like generally speaking, your ledge play, I want to say it's impatient. It's like a combination of both being impatient and uncertain. And I think if you think through those positions a little bit more and or take your time with a little bit more certainty, a lot of ledge plays would look a lot cleaner. Like stuff like that. Like I think like here, for example, I think you should just take your time at the edge because like, you're not that positive in terms of frame data. Frame advantage, I mean. Don't know if I love that forward smash. Because, yeah, I mean, generally speaking, it's not a great idea to chump check Fox. I mean, I guess it was okay-ish, but, like, because, like, on one hand, it's not out of a practice setup, but on the other hand, it's still Fox ledge dashing. Even if they don't get a practice setup of a ledge dash, they still have like a lot of go in. They can always at bare minimum ledge dash shield. And I would have much rather see, if you're gonna chump check this, I would much rather see a grab rather than a forward smash. It could still fail, by the way. But generally speaking, I think the biggest fan I think is reliable against ledge dashing is just controlling center rather than like betting it on potentially dying for it. And I think this is like a fine thing to do where it's like, okay, just take center. And most importantly, I think you should have wave dash to the right and then forward smash rather than this running cancel forward smash because that will not beat the snare. Had you done a wave dash forward smash, you would have definitely taken that stock. I wish you just went for a grab rather than a down tilt. Oh, if you put out fair, I think you just win. Yeah, I think if you faired here, you definitely... Yeah, I'm pretty sure you win if you fair. So, missed opportunity. And yeah, absolutely, like, your movement to center is not sufficient. Like, I don't know why you dashed back in. That was bad. Like, again, I think you should be doing a dash to the right, wave dash to the right, and then, like, make a decision from there. Because that's, like, how you cover a lot of Fox's burst option, and then from there you could decide what to do. So, really, I find that a lot of how you dropped openings was, like, lack of knowledge. Not knowledge, well, maybe it could be knowledge, but definitely lacking tools, I want to say, from the edge, from controlling center, from and like certain spacings. I feel like you need to improve your overall toolkit to actually properly fight Fox. And improving your defense will also go a long way because there was 2 stocks where you just, fucking exploded, and that should happen less often. Not saying that it can't ever happen, but it should happen less often. And especially like giving it to them for not as free as you did would go a long way.